What's good? Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Byte for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple. And let's start off with the latest iPhone news and rumors that surely you aren't sick of at all by now. A new poll conducted by online magazine Quartz found that only 10% of U.S. iPhone owners would be likely or very likely to upgrade if there is no design change. Now, the poll only surveyed 525 U.S. iPhone owners, but it also found that 25% of people would be very or extremely interested to upgrade with a redesign. Now, iPhone sales have dropped in the first quarter of 2016. They're expected to sink again in the second quarter, and the general feeling is that people with a 6S or even a 6 will be waiting for the 10th anniversary iPhone instead. Now, that's what I've been telling you for months, but I will buy one because Apple Byte. All right, EvLeaks and OnLeaks Twitter accounts are teaming up on new info for the next iPhone. Evan Blass claims 2 models are coming in 2016, like we've been expecting, and not 3. They are internally codenamed Sonora and Dos Palos, 2 cities in California. OnLeaks also says it's almost 100% sure that the iPhone 7 will bring an improved battery with 1,960 milliampere hours versus the iPhone 6s's 1,715. So you lose the headphone jack, you'll need a dongle for it, but you'll get more battery life. Now, I'm actually okay with this in theory, but it's not like you'll be getting a significant increase in that battery life. But what about you all? Is a slightly better battery a good enough trade-off for losing the headphones for you? I want to see what the Apple Byte Nation thinks about it, so post it down here in the comments because I read them all. And what about those potential wireless earbuds from Apple? A trademark application for AirPods was made back in September of last year by a company called Entertainment in Flight LLC in Delaware. Now, Apple has used this strategy in the past to hide what it's been up to with the iPad and CarPlay, and even the iWatch, which ended up not being used. Now, this week, the trademark was amended and signed for by a man named Jonathan Brown, which is pretty generic, except that Apple employs an attorney by the name of Jonathan Brown, and Mac Rumors has found that it's the same person. So, be on the lookout for those AirPods. They're coming in. I'm buying those too. Also, if you're still thirsty for iPhone 7 stuff, anything you can get, feast your eyes on this video from my relatives in China, featuring an up-close look at the $150 iPhone 7 mock-ups that are already available in China. Now, it features the updated design that removes the antenna lines, a larger camera lens, and a lightning port at the bottom with no headphone jack. And if you're wondering, yes, that's my sister. You see, the hair, it runs in the family. Okay, Apple has released the 3rd beta for all the developer versions of their new OSs, including iOS 10, tvOS, watchOS Trace, and yes, macOS Sierra. Oh, you thought macOS was coming back? No, I can't give them to you every time. Now, iOS 10 gets the most obvious tweaks. You can set your Touch ID button to unlock your screen by resting your finger on it, just like iOS 9. The lock screen has a new sound when you press it, and your phone gives you haptic feedback when you do that as well. But the biggest improvement, according to Mac Rumors, Pokemon Go is working properly with Beta 3. Yes! And side note, Pokemon Go is getting so crazy now, there's a Pokemon dating service called PokeDates. So you answer some questions, post your schedule of where you'll be, not creepy, and then they'll match you up. I've also been told the #1 pickup line for PokeDates is, "Can I throw my balls at you?" And Apple TV continues to get more apps updated with its universal search for Siri. VH1, MTV, and Comedy Central now have the ability to show up in search results when someone is looking for really quality programming and asks, "Show me love and hip-hop." All right, Apple continues to release new shot on iPhone commercials on its YouTube page. 2 new ones feature wildlife like an ant crawling across the sand really dramatically, or this fun one of a chipmunk stuffing a shelled peanut into his mouth. That's so funny. Now, it really inspired me to see what I could find in the wild.
It's gonna take a bit of work. Oh.
I call that 2 dogs humping. All right, that's going to do it for this week's show. I'm off to Comic-Con, you see right here, so if you're going to be there, I'll be there. Say hi and let's be friends. You can always email us at theapplebite@cnet.com or tweet me at Brian Tong. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you all next time for another Bite of the Apple.